Hey everybody, it's me, Justin T, without the shema and the tactical gear and the chickens in the background and stuff like that. By the way, those chickens were delicious. So I'm making this video to kind of show people the serious side of why I want to do SERE training. You know, one of those things where you got two guys that put a very heartfelt effort towards the videos, and I want to make sure everyone realizes that I'm not just some yahoo who thinks it's going to be all fun and games in the woods with s'mores and campfire time with Shay and the boys. So the reason I want to do SERE is a couple years ago I realized that irrational fear had been ruling my life and dictating a lot of choices that I had made that I don't necessarily regret, but I definitely look back on them differently and then want to make sure I don't continue that pattern going forward. So a couple years ago, to kind of commemorate that decision and that thought process for me and the realization I had, I went out and got a tattoo. So it's the only tattoo I've got. Looks kind of like a mark of a Roman legion for some of you guys, but it reads ad portas, or at the gates. Centuries ago, Romans that had misbehaving children used to tell them, hey, shape up, or we'll put you outside the gates of Rome, and Hannibal will get you. Hannibal ad portas. So Hannibal became the irrational fear for generations of Roman children. I mean, he's the Roman boogeyman, if you will. That mentality and that statement really stuck with me, looking at what I realized about my life and the things that I did and things that I didn't do. I wanted to get into officers candidate school coming out of college. I wanted to design weapons platforms, weapon systems for the defense contractors and defense department. And a lot of things led to decisions that I could have done, fully capable, fully talented enough to do them. I just made some poor decisions based on some other factors outside of that. So SERE training is basically the culmination of that mind shift, if you will. I look at SERE as definitely something that's going to be challenging. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a lot of things that I can use practically as a person who hunts quite a bit by myself for turkeys, things like that. I definitely want to make sure that I'm prepared. Anything with firearms, that's obviously, you never get enough training with them, period. And then the other skills that come out of the class too are just invaluable to me. I love that, and I love being that person. I love being that guy who knows that stuff. But for me, it's really that decision-making process and that overcoming that fear. I mean, the guys that I've known that have done the military version of SERE have come out with black eyes, broken noses, and broken bones. And they all think I'm nuts for wanting to do this, but I know that this isn't necessarily the military version of it. But it's definitely going to be something that's going to be hard, and I'm definitely looking forward to being pushed by the guys. So much so that even having put up that funny video, I can only imagine what the instructors are going to do when I show up for the first day of the class. So one of those things, be nice, but don't go easy. So basically, I'm asking one last time. We need to get 6,000 total likes on the 88 Tactical fan page on Facebook. So click on the link. I can't remember if it's above or below. So click on that link. Go to the page. Make sure you like it. If we can get 6,000 likes before Monday morning at 9 a.m., myself and Royce, the second and me being the third place participant in that, will also get to go through SERE training. It's not a cheap class to go through, and to get all expenses paid by the guys at 88 Tactical is a huge honor, and it's something that I think I know Royce deserves because he was real close. Mine with the comedy side of it went a little different direction. So would love to get you to like that page. 88 Tactical is one of the best in the country when it comes to training and all that, and the fact they're here in Nebraska is even cooler. So do me a favor, help me out, like that group, like that page, and I promise I won't disappoint you when we get through that and get through SERE. So thanks again, everyone. I appreciate all the time and effort you put in to help me out, supporting me on this one, and we'll definitely see you on the other end of this. So thanks again.